face, and I think it's for all characters. Period. I'm covering, so I know what I have is new, which is a new item for all characters. Now I don't equip it because what's more rare than rare is legendary and epic and so on. So why equip it when I have makes him look let's just say, not that I am against it, but for my character at least I don't want him wearing lipstick, and it on the white or skin tones, however, it looks pretty good. Like it actually goes with the look. It's not too bad. Like it's not as okay, no, I'll take that. With Bruno, it's pretty bad. The girl obviously it looks good. You know, it's just the more pale skin ones, it doesn't look good. The dark lipstick goes with the dark characters. Like, what am I saying? It looks bad no matter what, but it's more noticeable on the light skin characters because the contrast of dark and light, less noticeable on the darker characters. So like hers, it's more noticeable because she originally has pink. So let me, for example, get rid of this. Pink to red, pink to red. You know, it's more noticeable, at least in my opinion. So I'm gonna keep that on, or yeah. So that's it for the characters. Now I'm noticing a bit of other things. So I just unlocked the crab icon, and I can do it with all of them. They recently updated it to where before the patch you could not see your clan tag or your charm. Actually, scratch that. There was 2 updates before this. You could see the clan tag on your weapon, and it would sometimes glitch out. Sometimes you could only see it when you were putting it on at the display, but then when you backed out to this area, it wouldn't show it. Then the next update, it did have it for a little bit, and the following update completely removed the clan tag in the armory, and it would only show it in the gameplay. And I know this is a lot of information that most people don't need to know, but just in case you're curious. And now they finally patched it because it wasn't showing the clan tag or the weapon charm in the armory, and only popped up in the gameplay in the game. So that's cool. And this crab has got a bit of an animation. It snaps its little pincer. The other one's attached to the ring. So that's pretty cool. It does show the clan tag and the kill counter, which is awesome. I mean, okay, it doesn't show it, but it shows the bar of where it's at, which is right there. It wasn't there before. So I'll get rid of that. It's no longer there. And one more time, just so you are aware of it, right there. See? Alright, so put that to crab, and the crab is going to be placed slightly different here versus here. This usually is with the different guns. And so there you have it. And I'm going to just put a weapon charm. If I don't have one that's better or equal to that of a legendary, I'm going to put that weapon charm. And I think honestly, it's the best nation crab on everything. So for example, if I have a legendary Ani, like Ani-chan, that little, which just basically means demon, which is a joke in anime. Anyway, we're getting off topic. I'm just gonna keep this on. Keep the rarity up. Plus, it's further to the right, which means it's, I guess, harder to unlock. It just seems to be the pattern. And then if we keep going, I got this paint shop box. I really hate that it does not do your emblem like it usually did in World War II and just other previous things at paint shop. Like, very few people do paint shop. And the fact that you can't use the paint shop, the paint job you do for one gun cannot be placed on all gun. It only can be placed on that specific gun and only parts of the gun. So it's very limited. It's very stupid, and I liked it where you could just put the emblem wherever you want, and that same emblem could be put on any weapon and could be put on however you like it. They're getting really complicated and selective, and it's un-user friendly. Plus this update where, for example, like I've already said in the previous video, it won't let me go to my camos like before. I'll literally have to change it from here, which is just one extra step, which is confusing, frustrating, especially for those who are used to the previous one, and even those who aren't. It's just, logically, it makes no sense. Whereas here, you have all your camos available. You have your normal camos, you have your reactive camos, and before, you had your Mastercraft right underneath here. Plain, simple, easy, one button. Now you have to do extra steps, and you can't activate your camos until you click X, and then click X again to get your... It's complicated. It's frustrating. It's more button pressing that no one wants to do. Okay? It's stupid. So, there's certain times when companies are fucking stupid, and they make it less user-friendly. It doesn't help them. It doesn't help the customers. It drives away sales. It pisses people off. It doesn't help anyone. They're just stupid. It would have been better for them to be lazy. Like, for example, here's a perfect example. I'm going to try to wrap this up real quick. Like, they said they were going to give us The one time we actually wanted them to copy and paste and be lazy, they didn't. Remastered. We wanted them to literally keep everything the same, and they're like, alright, fine, we're actually going to be lazy for the first time and do what we promised we're going to do. We're going to literally bring PS4, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare to PS4 and not change a thing. Oh, well, now we're only going to change and add medals. Oh, now we're going to add this, add that. And it's just, it's no longer recognizable. Like, if they had literally copied, glitches and all, I would have been happy. That would have been so nostalgic, right? But they fucked up remastered. The one time they decided not to be lazy, they had one job, to actually be lazy and copy and paste, because that's what they've been doing for a lot of things, is copying, pasting, using the same screenshots, using the same background, the same foundation. The one time they had one job, to be lazy, because we actually wanted them to be lazy, and they couldn't even do that. It's like they do the opposite intentionally. Yeah, there's a lot of bullshit assholes out there like, oh, we don't want boots on the ground. Oh, we want boots on the ground. And they can't make up their mind, and then the consumers are never happy. Sure, we have that. Anyway, just getting off topic. It's just, sometimes companies can be so stupid. There's no logical reason for doing this. This doesn't help anybody. So, I understand when people ask for something and then aren't happy. That's fine. But this, no one asked for this. It doesn't help anyone and any consumer or producers. It's just fucking stupid. It's more work for them. It's more annoying for us. It's stupid. Anyway, moving right along. You can now do accessories, which they had this box empty for forever. And now we can do the crab one, which is animation again. It does show this. Now here's where things are going to get tricky. I already put it all on the ones that don't already have it. Even this glow. And I'm going to get to that in just a second. This one's being glitchy and giving me so many fucking error codes. I actually had to tell them, you spend enough time trying to get out of the glitch and grab, it's actually going to freeze frame you in the error code, and you won't be able to exit the error code. You have to basically go over your new items again, which I just got done doing. It's just so fucking stupid, you know. They're just lazy on this part, and it has to do with the rectile, the optics, or what they're called in this. But let's move right along into tacticals. Now, remember how I said it showed it? It shows it. It shows it. It shows it. Oh wait, it doesn't show it. What the fuck? You know, it worked on a zombie weapon. Like, I haven't even done this one yet, but I'm sure it'll work on this one. See, it shows even on this one, the one where it's only available in one map, but yet this one where it's been available for all maps and even Blackout. Just a second. And there's the model. There was the, you know, the airplane dual machine gun. And then they slowly but surely added the glow and whatnot. They added this as a new DLC weapon with the bipod. It sounds like pretty interesting. I wonder if it should be a grip or you can actually place it down on objects and get more accuracy. Although I think that'd be counterproductive being in zombies, where if you place it down, you'll be completely exposed with your back unless you have a shield. Either way, it's just going to be more problematic. Now, for multiplayer, I'd imagine this being amazing. For zombies, not so much, more of a gimmick. Moving right along. I don't think I can... Yeah. Oh, wait. It will let me? Nice. Okay, there we go. See, it doesn't seem to have a problem with all of them. Just the model, as far as I know. It seems to be working with all the other zombie weapons. So see, no issue. So I don't want to waste your time with this. I just wanted to make sure. Let's go to the launcher since it's a class of its own, but it probably will. Yep, there it is. All right, so let's. I don't want to waste your time with that. But I just wanted to let you know that's what's going on. The tactical rifle, it's not just you, it's me. I'm first in the world here. I love to experiment and find things before anyone else, because first it's fun, it's a challenge, and also I end up finding things before most people, because, you know, they just don't find it before me. In any case, oh, that's another thing. I think I don't remember getting this for the model, so I don't know if it's just added to all zombie weapons, if they've transferred certain camos to other guns. Like, hold on a sec. Like, yeah, look at this. I never got this for this weapon, so I guess they're somehow categorizing it, or they're limiting previous camos, which we have unlocked, which is really stupid. Like only for all LMGs, or only for... I'm guessing that's what's going on, because I definitely had... Look at this. Here we go. Watch this. Go to Black Market. Yeah, I have all the... Well, not all of them. There's 6 in total. So I don't know what they're doing. They're giving camos, they're copying camos, transferring. They did a lot of weird things. I mean, I'm not complaining if I'm getting an extra camo, but I will complain if I'm losing a camo that I already had like a previous camo from a previous event. You know, it just doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, they added the ballistic knife, so that's pretty cool. That's now added to that. Oh, it's not showing for the Bowie knife, so that's probably going to be here, because that's where the tea bag was. And thinking that's where it's going to be now. As far as everything else, I think that pretty much covers it. They do have the ballistic knife on here, but it's not popping up, which is actually pretty aggravating. They added the ballistic knife, and I'm assuming they're going to add it like right in front of the Bowie knife or right before the Bowie knife. Or they're going to treat it like a wonder weapon, which they really shouldn't, since you can level it up, and I did level it up a couple times. You can level up the weapons you don't have in your DLC pack, which you can get through the event, but for some reason it's not here yet. Like, I leveled this up, I'm level 3, I don't have the weapon unlocked, yet it let me do it. You know, we haven't unlocked it for multiplayer, yet we've had it for zombies, yet they're not getting rid of it, probably because for those who have maxed it out and whatever, which makes sense. So I think a total of 4, maybe 5 weapons. We have the ballistic knife, we have that sniper. We have 2 snipers actually, scratch that. We have this one, the Vendetta, and we have the Locust, so it's not showing the Locust, that's annoying. That's also in zombies, and I would imagine also in multiplayer. I can't imagine it not being in multiplayer. So 2, that is not showing. That's highly annoying. So 2 snipers, 1, the ballistic knife, 3. There's supposed to be some sort of assault rifle, which it's not showing. So maybe it's tactical, and it's not showing that either. It's the, the 2-round bursts. I just played a game with a friend of mine. He said it was a fully automatic. He might have been mistaken, but I don't think so. But who knows, maybe he was. He said he got a fully automatic assault rifle that was new. But, it's basically, hold on, I'm about to show you. So besides the ballistic knife and the 2 snipers, and, it's not even showing anything else really, so I'm about to show you right now. Hold up. Let's see. That's the Vendetta. That doesn't help me. Ahab's Revenge, that's for the swordfish. Oh, this is annoying. Well, I'm just gonna let you guys watch the video, and we're gonna find out.
Welcome to the reserves.
The reserves.
What are you looking for?
So the blister, that's new for the zombies. Gestures, okay. Camo. Death effects. Yep. Yep, I don't know why they separated the DLC weapons, because they did a ballistic knife and the other sniper before this, so that's weird. But okay. Peacekeeper. Haven't seen that yet, but I'm sure it's in zombies, or I'm hoping it's in zombies. The Stingray, that was the one he got, and that's showing it's fully automatic, although it was advertising it as 2-round burst, which is weird. So let me get right down into it. Hold up.
Let's talk business.
Stingray. I saw it. I was talking about it.
Well, look who got around to checking out my...
Hold up.
Come on back. Take a look
I
around.
saw an advertisement for the Stingray where it was talking about it. What? I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so let's look at... the Stingray. So here it is. The new 2-shot burst, but yet in the display, as you guys saw, it was fully automatic. I don't know if there's a way to change burst like they did in the previous Call of Duties, where they would have burst type as an attachment where you could change it from semi-automatic to fully automatic to to 3-round bursts, all those different variants, and of course you only get one or the other. You wouldn't get to choose from single, third, or burst. It's just what it was, and the Type Fire was transferring to whatever option it had available, which was only one. But it's just interesting. So it shows it fully automatic in the display, which you guys saw. The guy got spiked with like 4 or 5 spikes, like, I don't know, similar to the railgun Black Ops 3. I don't know. But it shows it's 2-round burst, so that doesn't make any sense. So either it's a super trigger finger 2-round burst, like super high rate of fire, to where it seems like it's coming out fully automatic, or that's just a really sloppy mistake they left in there. So the Stingray, yeah, that's the one he had. And maybe it's different for zombies, where they make it full for zombies, but not full in multiplayer, or maybe it is full, but it advertises 2-round bursts. I don't know. There's any number of possibilities they could be. Either way, there's some definitely mistakes going on. They've already made mistakes for a lot of things. Anyway, moving along. Ground War is basically, I think I've already established this, but just for those who might have missed it, it's the same thing as Alcatraz. You're just getting the same old map, but you're getting Ground War. And for those who played Alcatraz for just paint cans, that's if you want to just get dark matter real quick. You drop down right next to docks. There's like 6 paint cans right along the side, right next to each other. Sometimes 10 if you knew where to go. And you just keep hitting that, and then if you memorize the locations, easy way to just destroy as far as getting as many paint cans as possible. So it's really, we've already had this map. It's literally the same thing. There's no difference from the first time where we had it, except it wasn't called Ground War. It just, you had the redeploy. I think it was Heist or something like that. The one where police cars and the gangster vehicles. And now they're just calling it Ground War. But it's not Ground War like you think. Ground War is known for having more players than you normally would. Like, instead of 12, you'll have 18. Big deception. It's clickbait. There's no such thing as Ground War on Blackout. They're calling it Ground War, but it's not Ground War. It clearly isn't. It's the same thing that they had after they did Heist, or whatever it was called, and we're calling it something else, where you could redeploy, and it's literally the same thing as quads, but you could redeploy. And it was called something other than that, and it's the same description as, literally, word for word, same description as the previous one, and there's no difference. So it's not Ground War. There's not splitting 2 teams of 50. None of that. It's quads. It's 4. It's one in 100 players. So there's literally no difference. So it's really frustrating that they'll call it Ground War, but it's literally the same as this thing after, Heist. So that's a bit frustrating. They've been screwing up a lot. This is obviously clickbait. They're calling it Ground War. It's clearly not Ground War. That looks like it's 2 teams of 50. It's not. It says squads, 4 players. Now, I haven't played it yet, so maybe it is 2 teams of 50. But then it clearly says squads, 4 players, which means it's groups of 4. Which means it's the same as squads. Squads, 4 players versus squads, 2 players versus solo only. So it's not Ground War. And then let's say they had screwed it up and it's not squads 4 player, it's not quads, it's not squads, whatever. Then it is that, then they have that wording wrong. And then even if that's true, it's still, with all the different combinations, no matter what, they screwed up. So it doesn't matter if this is wrong, or this is wrong, or this is just clickbait and is wrong. Because regardless, let's say, alright, so if it wasn't quads of 4 players, then the Ground War would be wrong, because Ground War means more than the normal maximum. That's what it's always been. That's what it always has been. What it always should be, but it's not. So that's total clickbait. Clickbait picture, clickbait quads, clickbait Ground War. It's all contradiction, and it's frustrating. Going back to zombies, I said I was going to show you what the issues with the Galil, so you were not going to be surprised. I mean, even if it's boring, even if it's just a documentary, I don't care. As long as I'm getting ahead of the game, figuring out glitches that won't fuck up my system, I'll watch it. I'll sit through it. Plus, I'm learning little bits along the way while being entertained. I mean, that's just me personally. But so, getting along to the Galil, or the Grav, as I call it here. I really don't understand that name. It sounds like the Grav spike hammer for Ruin, but it's Yeah, grab is a stupid name. It's whatever. Alright, so moving to the attachments. If I go to this one, it will glitch, and I'll go to any of the sites. So, well, not these two right now, but it will do Spade and Central. Or no, not Spade and Central. It will only do DJ. See, error code 52495. UI error code, whatever. And then if I try to keep going out of this, or click this. Okay, that's new. That before it wouldn't let me do that. Like, I'll unclick it. It's not even letting me unclick it. So that's something. It won't let me unclick the site. It won't let me switch the site. That's, yeah, they fucked up a lot of shit. And like sometimes it'll say remove, but then you actually can't remove it. And it look, for example, if I want to switch from this, I can't switch it. Which that's inconvenient too. These two will say new, even though they're clearly not. Give me a sec. Go to blackout. See, look, these are nothing new. It's saying a lot of new things that are new. Alright, error code 52495. I think that's the same one. Now, if I keep trying to go to Steve, it will not let me. And it's going to give me a new error code. 40968. Okay? Now, if I click X, then strafe, we're using the D-pad, it will let me do this. But it will not let me go to the second one, which is crown. Which is annoying, because I'm no longer using this. See, I'm using my D-pad, or just press right. Alright, now it's doing the glitch thing. See, now I can't get out, and I'm stuck. Alright, I'm pressing X, it just goes right back to the same error code. So, this is what I was afraid of. There's no real way to get rid of the news section right now, and in fact, sometimes it's even going to glitch you when you're trying to add attachments. So, the Galil, the grab, whatever you want to call it, is fucked. They did a lot of stupid shit. They made the settings for Armory shitty. They messed up with the tactical rifle, which no one gives a fuck about anyway. But they still messed up if they're gonna add all the other charms, but then not to the one of the oldest guns in zombies. Why would they not? Why would they do that? It just doesn't make any sense. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I cannot back out of this, and I'm just wanting to show you this is what I'm at. I'm going to try to even move the little spiral. I want to see if I can get the upper right hand corner so you can see it. It's not even allowing me to do that. And at this point, it's just going to freeze and mess up the video and maybe cause some lag. So I'd rather not do that to avoid ruining or disrupting the quality of the video, and you can hear me without sudden interruptions. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it's been informative. Please leave a like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. I'd like to know why. I'm great. I love criticism, especially if it's logical, not just sitting there saying, you're a faggot, you're dumb, you're the worst YouTuber ever. It's like, you can say that. I mean, it means you got nothing to do with your life and you're a loser, but, it's whatever. Who am I to judge? It's whatever. But I do appreciate actual logical and scientific criticism, like, hey, I love your videos, very informative, but you could use an editor. Hey, guys, I'm looking for an editor. I have a busy life schedule. I'm looking to entertain you while juggling this chaotic life of mine. And, yeah, so if there's an editor out there wanting to help me edit, by all means, send me a message in the comment section below. We can get each other's contact information and do it from there. Other than that, please share with your friends, because, I mean, this is informative. I wish someone would have told me this before I made a YouTube video. Again, one of my inspirations is just not having to dig through all the bullshit, all the saying, oh, subscribe to my channel, or let's get right into the video, and then saying they're not going to get right into the video, provide fake winnings. Like 90% of the people that say, oh, hey, you're going to win this, you're going to win that, and then we find out there's no winner, or they won't tell us the winner, or they're trying to hide the winner. It's like, or there's no winner at all. They get multiple copies and they return them because it's just bullshit. A lot of people lie. A lot of people clickbait. And yet somehow the people that are actually providing good content are having less subscribers than those with the clickbait, and then the people that are already subscribed don't want to unsubscribe or are too lazy to unsubscribe, yet they'll unsubscribe for people with content. I find that frustrating and counterproductive. But whatever, I hope you've enjoyed this content. I can't do this without you guys, and you mean a lot to me. Sometimes I might not come across as that, but it's because I'm a passionate person, and I don't want to bullshit you, and I want to bullshit myself. I want to be true to me and true to you. So yeah, I think we did the share, we did the like, we did all that. I do have a Patreon. Let me know if you want to know more about that. That would just really, really help out. And I would really appreciate it if you subscribed and hit the little bell. Smashed it if you liked. Hulk smash. We did just have Endgame. Anyway, see you guys later. Peace.